Okay, so this is number 15 on the homework. So again, we had a three-dimensional graph and we had a region that was three-dimensional and we wanted to figure out the volume using double integrals or double integration. So first step is always to get our given equation into z equals form, which they already did for us, so that makes our lives easier. Our second step is we always graph it on the xy plane. So we could see, in my picture at least, it said it crossed at y equals 4. So I'm going to draw that line here. And they gave us the line y equals x. This was the line y equals x. These equations are all, you see them on your picture, on your homework. So we can tell that our y bounds are from 0 to 4. Y equals 0 to y equals 4. And our x bounds are from x equals 0, and if we head out right, we're going to hit this line. So our upper bound for x would be x equals y. So that's kind of one of the trickier parts, is figuring out our bounds for this one, because usually it's flipped and our x's are from a number to a number, and our y is from a number to an equation. But this time we have x is from a number to an equation. So whichever variable, x or y, whichever one has all numbers for its bounds, I would recommend when you go to set up your integral that you put that one on the outside. So y is from 0 to 4, so we're going to go from dx to dy. That way for your final answer, you're plugging in all numbers and you're not plugging in variables. So this would be, we can say, our third step here, setting up our double integral. So dy is on the outside, that means these are y bounds. Dx is on the inside, that means our x bounds go here from 0 to y, and our equation goes in the middle. So I do this middle integral. I'll solve that one out to the side over here. So this will be step 4, solving our inside integral. And we're integrating with respect to x, that's what this dx tells us. So when we integrate, we're just multiplying in another x, and our bounds are from 0 to y. So we go ahead and we plug our upper bound in, subtract, plug in our lower bound. This term is going to go to 0, so we just get this as our answer, and I'm just going to go ahead and distribute this y in here now because we're going to have to do that eventually, so might as well take care of it now. Okay, so this was the answer to our inside integral, this part right here. So I'll put this in brackets too. So now we can go ahead and reinsert this into here, and our fifth step is to now do our outer integral. So in here we're putting 16y minus y cubed. Again, that was the answer from our inner integral, now going in here, and our dy comes down here. So when we integrate this, integral of 16 times y, it's going to become y squared over 2. Integral of y cubed, remember integral is increase your exponent, so it becomes to the 4th divided by 4. And our bounds are from 0 to, that's a 4. So if we do our upper bound plugged in, our 4 is going to go in here. So we have 16, 4 squared over 2 minus 4 to the 4th over 4. Subtract our lower bound plugged in. 16 times 0 squared over 2 minus 0 to the 4th over 4. And we can see that this whole term is going to go to 0, so we can basically just ignore it. So here, 4 squared is 16. 16 times 16 divided by 2 gets us 128. I did that on my calculator. 4 to the 4th divided by 4 gets us 64. And when we subtract those two, we get 64 as our final answer. So it makes sense because this is a positive number as our final answer. Remember, there shouldn't be any variables left over in your final answer. And that's all you have to do. All right, good luck.